Hi everyone, welcome to Coverage Cafe and thank you for being here. One simple technique to improve your English speech pattern. English speech pattern is nothing but the intonation or the variation in your voice. It's the rise and fall of the pitch of your voice when you're speaking. Intonation is the stress you put on the words when you talk. For example, if I say, I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful house. Here, I'm stressing on the word house. When I stress on the word house, what is the message that I'm sending? I am telling that the house is more important to me. I have that's beautiful, and that is not a dog, not a cat, but a house. Okay? If I say, I have a beautiful house, I have a beautiful house, then I'm saying, I have a house all right, but, mind you, it's beautiful, right? Everybody has a house, but my house is beautiful. So the stress is on the beauty of the house. If I say, I have a beautiful house, I have a beautiful house. Somebody says, I have a beautiful house. No, I have a beautiful house. Here you're trying to justify or stress on the fact that you do own a house, a beautiful house. Right? And then there's yet another way of stressing here. It's I have a beautiful house. When you say I have a beautiful house, you call attention to yourself. You're saying, look at me. It's me, I, who owns that house. Okay? Let's take another example. That is my car. You're pointing at something and saying, that is my car. Okay, you're looking at cars, you're looking for your car, and you find it and you say, that is my car. That is my car. Then your friend says, no, that's not your car. You say, no, that is my car. So you're stressing on is. That is my car. No, that's not your car, that's my car. That's my car. Okay, it's like here you're talking about ownership. You're saying, no, that's not your car, that's my car. That's my car. Okay, that's not my scooter, that's not my bike, that's not my dog, that's not my garden, that's my car. So when you change the stress on each of these words, the message that you're conveying when you speak also changes. Those are subtle clues that the listener gets when you speak. Depending on what you stress in a sentence, the listener will feel that when you stress on a particular word, that is more important for you, and that's the message he gets. So let's say you're in a job interview and you say, I applied for this job because I have the required skills. Here, by stressing on I, you're focusing on I, that is yourself. This may be unintentional. You may not know that you're doing that. Okay? But still, when you do that, the listener will get the impression that you're proud of yourself. Okay? And it becomes more of a subjective thing. For example, if you say, I applied for this job because I have the required skills, the recruiter may say, no, you don't. You don't have the required skills. It's a debatable thing. You think you have the skills. The recruiter may not think you have the skills. But change the intonation now. I'll give you the example. It's the same sentence with the changed intonation. I applied for this job because because I have the required skills. I applied for this job because I have the required skills. I'm stressing on job and skills. Okay, so when you do this, you're sending you're giving the impression that the job needs some skills and you think you have them. Okay, so now this is not a subjective thing, it's not a personal feeling, it's not your personal opinion. Every job needs a skill. It's a fact, it's objective. Okay, so try and be objective. How can you be objective? Stress on the important words like the nouns, the adjectives, the verbs and adverbs. Okay, in simple, if I have to say, in a sentence you'll have some words like is, for, are, so, which don't have a meaning by themselves. Okay, they just make a part of the whole sentence. So reduce the stress on those words and stress on the important words like the nouns or adjectives or verbs and adverbs. Okay, let's say you're just reading a sentence. Okay, there's no situation here, there's no feeling to express here, so you're just reading a sentence. Like here, in this slide I have two sentences. How would you read that? Here, like I said, you stress on the nouns, adjectives, verbs or adverbs if there are any. Okay, so the first stress goes to palm trees and road. There are palm trees on either side of the road. You stress on palm trees and road. Anita owns beautiful jewelry. Again, the stress is more on Anita and jewelry. Okay, our speech has a direct connection with our mind. It has a thing and on our personality. So by modifying our speech, we can modify our personality. If we talk positive, we can mold our personality to be more positive. If we talk at a moderate pace with the right words, we can develop a pleasing personality. We can let go of our hesitant, worrisome, fearful nature and develop a much more calm, peaceful, contented and collected nature. We will come across as somebody who has his or her life in control. So try this exercise for intonation. It's a simple exercise. If you practice every day, you'll be able to get a hang of it very quickly. Alright everyone, with this we have reached the end of the video. Thank you for listening, subscribing. Bye bye.